What is up, guys? Young Flame here. So what I'm going to be doing today is basically giving you guys a guide about Fortnite. I'm going to be telling you some strategies on the game, I'm going to be telling you I'm just going to be basically shedding some knowledge about the game, some facts you might need to know that'll help you. So starting off, I want to get on to the guns. Okay, so there's different tiers of guns, alright? So starting off, you have the common ones, which you'll see on the ground. Common weapons are they're just like clear. It has like a little white thing glowing around them. Those are called commons. They're the crappiest guns in the game, for lack of better words. And then right after common is uncommon. That'll glow green instead. So uncommon, like I said, I mean it's better than common, but it's still under the rest. After uncommon, you have rare. Rare is the blue. So rare is like the third tier of guns. Alright, it's not the best, but it's also not the worst. It's just kind of in the middle. So if you see a blue gun, I mean, I wouldn't totally knock it, but I mean, you could obviously get better, which I'm also going to get into with these two guns. So after the rare, alright, you have epic. Epic is purple, and epic's just pretty good because you can't really get much better than epic until you get into the orange, which is legendary. So what epic is going to be like a purple, and like I said, I mean that's basically the best you can get in the game. But they also have legendary, which is like a gold orangish looking color. That is the 100% most like ultimate class. I mean, you can't get any better than epic. But I just wanted to let you guys know that because I mean, for sure you're probably, if you're looking around the map and you're seeing guns and stuff, you're probably gonna want to know what you're getting into. Like, see, that's common right there. You see that silver, that like grayish color? That's common, alright? That's nothing special at all. Alright. So now that you know the guns, which if you already knew this, then cool. But whoa. That was just messed up. He knew I was there. But my point is, if you guys didn't know about that, then you probably would want to see what the guns colors mean, because I know when I first got into the game, I was like, I mean, I had a feeling, but I was just like, what's better, green or blue? Like, and I just saw these colors, but that's what it means. So just know that when you're picking up guns, if you already have like a green shotgun that's uncommon, pick up the blue, which would be a rare. Spend enough time on this guns topic. Next, what I want to talk into is about success. Now, every game mode comes in different. You got solo, you got duo, and you got squad. That's for the 100-player PvP. Alright? So, I mean, like I said, everyone plays different. I mean, solo is kind of like a fend for yourself thing. So you got a bunch of people just going everywhere. Solo, I mean, yeah, that's solo. And then squad, you got, let's say 4 people in a squad, but your whole squad's going to one place, so then certain places get crowded. Then duo, it's not as bad as squad, but to an extent it gets kind of the same. But what you want to do is, I mean, this is solo, so it's going to be a little bit different, but if you're playing in squads, for sure, make sure you, like, kind of pick somewhere either at the very end of the map where not a lot of people is going to go. Like, I'm talking somewhere where you have to fly a journey to get to. That's usually good because not a lot of people are going to go there. They're going to go to the more, vast, like, big cities and stuff. And, and you might catch another squad going there because they have the same idea as you, but, for the most part, just try to keep it, just try to keep it away as you can from the population. Now, if you are planning on going to a big city, that can also be successful because you can find some good stuff there. Like chests and stuff. I mean, you could find that in the outskirts too, but if you're going into a city with your squad, as long as you get, a real good gun right off the bat, then you and your squad can kind of not take over the city, but stand your ground without worrying about it. The city is a lot harder than going to a small town, So it's definitely a higher risk, but in the long run, I mean, you can probably figure it out. It's not that heavy. So just do that. I mean, both of those things, you know, it's not heavy. You can just do them. Just follow those steps. I mean, like I said, I'm going to the outskirts right now. I'm also in solo, so I'm probably going to encounter someone else who had the same idea. But, yeah, I mean, outskirts or main cities. Definitely wouldn't go to a main city on solo, though. Definitely go to a main city with your squad. So the next thing I'm getting into for success is you want to check out these Chinese towers. So Fortnite added these Chinese towers into the game, and, a lot of times they could have 2 to 3 chests in them. That time, I did not hit the jackpot. I actually didn't get anything, sadly. But, yeah, it is possible. Like, I've went into them before, and each floor, from the top to the bottom, had a chest. I mean, or not to the bottom, but the third floor had a chest on the top. And then, the second floor actually had 2 chests. So, I mean, you can find stuff there. Alright. In case you didn't know, it doesn't matter what color gun you have. I mean, there's no specific ammo type you need. It's just you find regular bullets and do your thing. But yeah, I just didn't know if you knew that or not, because if you thought that you had to get special ammo for like legendary guns and stuff, that's not the case. Any ammo works for any class of gun, I guess you could say. But I mean, it's, you know, I mean, you just gotta do your thing, basically. It's the best thing I could recommend to you, is do your thing. But getting your groove for sure. Like I said, squads are really fun. And I'm just trying to give you guys basically all the tips that I use. I mean, I definitely carry bandages on you. Okay, like bandages, they're pretty dope. Like, bandages are something you want, because if you end up needing to stay a little longer at a certain place or something, at least if you have bandages, you can kind of beat the circle. Like, without bandages, you're not beating a circle. Alright, so make sure you know, med kits and bandages, definitely stock up on them as best as you can, you know, because those are pretty useful in this game. Bandages and all that. Definitely, if I were you, get bandages and med kits. Even some extra armor wouldn't hurt. And as you see, I mean, I spawned on the middle of the, middle of nowhere on the map. And I'm doing not too bad for myself. Alright, I'm doing pretty good. Like I said, I'm not doing the best, but I'm not doing the worst neither, you know. I mean, besides that, I mean, like I said, there's not really much. Carry bandages and, you know, maybe a med kit. Med kits are really good. You never know what's gonna happen. If the storm's coming, you might end up having to loot somewhere just because it has some really nice stuff. So you might be like, yo, we need to loot this, you know, and without bandages, you're gonna get caught in that storm, and then you won't be able to loot. So just have bandages, so if you do want to loot, you know, if you're stocked up on bandages, you can make sure you get out at least decently healthy. And if you have a med kit on you too, you can do the bandages, and by the time that storm ends, you already have your med kit, so you can get out of the storm and use your med kit. So that's really weird. Someone raided this, but it didn't come over to where I was. They just looted this tower and left. So I'm about to check in here. I mean, check everywhere. You know, listen for boxes. That's a good tip, I guess. Listen for the chests, because those sometimes can give you some really good stuff. I mean, you might just get commons and uncommons usually, or maybe get a blue, but I mean, it's still not bad. Like I said, I mean, you gotta get started in the game to, you know, at least do good. You can't just, I mean, sometimes you can just spawn in the game and get a scar, but that's not how it works usually. Another tip, I guess I could say, if you're going with a squad or with a duo, try to help each other out, because don't be greedy. That's actually a good tip. I should have had that way in here before, but I didn't. That's actually a really good tip, because, you know, if you're greedy with your squad, you're just setting yourself up for failure. You have to make sure, oh, airdrop, you have to make sure that you are really cool with your squad. Alright, don't be greedy. Because if you, let's say you have a scar, a legendary pistol, and all kind of stuff. I mean, I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, but make sure you help them out a little bit at least. I mean, you can't do anything, because if you go down, what are you gonna do? You know, you're kind of just beat on if you go down. You know what I mean? Because your friends don't have any good stuff, and yeah, you want to have good stuff. So just, you know, help your friends out. Make sure you guys are evenly good on ammo and both have good guns, because especially, I mean, if you're in a squad, I mean, I know that's kind of more for duos and squads, but I mean, especially if you're in a duo. If you're in a squad, just, you know, you guys do your thing. I mean, there's 5 of you. The next thing I'm gonna get into is airdrops. As you guys just saw, I just got an airdrop, and they usually give you at least one, either epic or legendary, which is the best in the game. As you see this right here, that I have this RPG. This is a legendary. This is the top tier RPG. Now, I wish I would have got a scar or something instead, but I mean, beggars can't be choosers. Well, I'll take the shotgun back. You know, it is what it is, and it's how it's gonna be. So I did get an RPG though, which isn't hateful. You know, it's not bad. I mean, I'll live with that RPG. But I mean, you never know. You can get scars, miniguns, everything legendary from them. I mean, those airdrops you saw, like, if you find one or hear one or see one, you know, before it happens, definitely check into them, because you can get some good stuff. Check every house, even if it's already been raided, because you never know. Alright, even if it's already been raided, you never know if someone left something. A lot of times someone raids a house and they leave by ammo or something. Like, I mean, look, I just got bandages. I only had 5. Look, now I got 10. You know, they're probably going to take all the main good stuff, but you can always use a little bit more ammo and stuff. A lot of people forget that. I mean, or bandages, you know, they might have max bandages, so they left you bandages. I mean, it's just worth checking if you have time. Into the storm I go somewhere. I mean, like I said, not all the time you'll find something, but sometimes they leave stuff behind, so just something to think about. I mean, you see me, this was a really good game. No one else landed there. I don't have the best of guns right now, but I have decent, you know, and I'm trying to fend for myself. So, I mean, you could just watch this video and see my gameplay too. Maybe that'll help you. I mean, I'm not the best at this game. I'm not saying I am. I mean, pick up stone and everything, though. You want to build. That's the main thing. If someone starts shooting at you, make sure you build. You know, and build to get past the storm and everything. You know, get past it. I mean, there's just multiple things. You know, building's good for a lot of things. You could make a fort. You know, that's primarily only good towards the end. Because, I mean, yeah. I mean, what's the whole point of a fort? You see that? You just got knocked the fuck out. What the hell? You're shooting at me, huh? Who got a problem? I should not have jumped down yet. That loot's gonna be bait for me. Use traps when needed. I'm already in, so I don't got much to worry about. I'm just gonna go there. If they got a problem, they can come in. That's really where I'm at. They could come through that trap and get lit up. Hopefully, don't kill me. But yeah, I mean, there's just a lot. You know, Fortnite, it's fun, and there's just some tips I gave you to help you. Don't really know what else I can cover, because I already covered so much. I mean, I'll go over it again. You know, the gun colors I told you about. You know, I remember I told you help your friends out, the airdrops, you know, going through places you wouldn't normally, but checking attics of houses, you know, going through houses that are already scavenged, maybe they forgot something, you know, etc. There's a couple of things, you know, it's just good to do what you need to do pretty much, you know. So I'm really gonna end this video soon because it's like I don't want to get like too carried away. But as you've seen, I mean, look, I'm finally launched pads, everything. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me just. Yeah, what? What, motherfucker? What? Look, oh. Take some. Oh, that was so close. He had a sniper. He's gonna get that legendary. Look, those come anyways. That's B1. But I mean, watch your surroundings. I guess it's another. I'm actually just adding on top now as I watch my gameplay, because I didn't really like write any of this or nothing, and this probably isn't gonna be the best YouTube tutorial. But it's a down to earth one. You see how I play. You know, you see how I am. And I'm not the highest ranked. I'm not anything. But one thing I know, I've been playing games for a while and getting better. I've been playing, for a while, and as you can see, I mean, look at my outfit. I got a nice outfit. I actually spent $50. Bought this outfit and these two harvesting tools the other day. This one and the dragon eggs to match it. And I bought this pure salt. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna be the best, I'm not gonna make the best video ever on this, how to get good at Fortnite. It's gonna be a little bit slow because I'm actually recording this live while I play, so like, I'm not trying to just die right away, so I need to concentrate a little bit while, like, if I'm in an intense war, it's kind of like, whoa, let me zone out for a minute, let me get this dude and talk this again. But I mean, I was trying my best to get those, I mean, for real, if you want, you can buy an outfit in Battle Axe. They don't do any difference. I mean, the stock outfit, it's just, well, the stock one's just kind of done. It just gives you randoms, I think, but, I mean, it's whatever. It definitely makes you look better having an outfit. Like, I'm not saying buy, like, these ones over here, like, Absolute Zero, that one's okay, but, like, this Devastator outfit, new, it's 800 V-Bucks, which is cheap, and it's an uncommon, but still. And by the way, these outfits, you can't earn, like, this one, like, you can't earn it, like, or the Red Knight, you can't earn it by, like, playing or nothing. Like, you gotta spend real money to get V-Bucks, or at least enough of them. 2,000 is a lot of V-Bucks. As you see, these are legendary outfits. You could also get legendary pickaxes and outfits and stuff. I actually just realized they don't do any difference though, even though they're like different shades. It's just kind of the more expensive the outfit is, and the more expensive the battle axe is, the higher the color is going to be. So 2,000 would be legendary, and then 1,500 would be epic, 800 would be blue. I mean, or I don't know if these ones. Definitely know these were both 2,000, not that. These two outfits were 2,000, and my other epic battle axe was 1,500. So I know definitely, I mean, at least the more expensive ones are legendary, and then under that would be, epic. I have actually an epic battle axe. Where's it at? This one's actually only 800 V-Bucks. This one was like 1,500 because this is the epic one, and this is only a rare. The only reason, if you're wondering why I'm using the rare, is because if you look over on the store, even though the outfit is even though the outfit's a legendary, they only made the matching axe a rare. So it's like yeah, you buy this Wukong, and the matching battle axe is only a rare, but the outfit's a legendary. Like, that doesn't make much sense. But I guess if you're already spending 2K on an outfit, you don't have to spend another 2K on a battle axe. That would kind of suck. So I see why they did that, I guess, in a way. But yeah, I mean, that's really it. I mean, you definitely won't look like a noob. But in a way, I mean, you'll just look like you know what you're doing. Because if you have the matching battle axe in that, you're just gonna look like a tryhard or something else. But I don't really know. If you get a victory, you get an umbrella. I know this has nothing to do with helping you win or nothing, but yeah, it's something to work towards. If you win a game, you get an umbrella. You get two, actually. You get the snow one and this one for winning one game. So, it doesn't matter what mode, just solo, duo, or squad, win a game. I know this video is probably going to be super long, so, I mean, yeah. If you watch through the whole video, hashtag flame down in the comments, do a hashtag and then write flame next to it if you watch the whole video, because it's been very long. Hopefully these tips helped. If anyone in the comments has anything they want to add, you know, that might be a higher level than me, or have more, not have more, like higher level, play more, maybe have more wins, because I actually only have 2 wins. How do you even check wins? That's how much of it is. How do you check wins? Oh, there we go. So, 2 wins on squad. And I know that's just because I have friends that are really damn good at the game. Except, no, the one squad I did have friends that were really good, and the other one I did, we kind of just all went in there with high hopes and took it down. So the one, we all contributed and won, so I only have 2, but, you know, it's whatever. Anyways, I do hope you enjoyed the video. This is, you know, my personal guide. And like I said, it won't be the best video on YouTube, but it'll be something to help you guys. And I'm a down-to-earth person, so down-to-earth person. So if you have any questions, hit me up in the comments. You know, I'll be glad to answer them. If anyone has other tips they'd like to add, then please add them. And yeah, let's try to get the most views on this video as possible. Alright guys,